Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basics. You're gonna do this hour two text, baby. Man, that is back. You know what it is. It is. Real man rise up, fake man rise up, rumor rise up, fake rise up. Prophet by preacher, preach on. And today, welcome to the Back of Basic broadcast. Back of the Basic uh, of the show. Today, we're gonna talk about the previous episode of Unsung the review, but the pre-review of we do the new episode, but we do into the actual previous episodes we did not do on the show. But today we're going to do a review talking about Chelsea, Cherrelle Lee, and Alexander O'Neal. You know, best duets in our time. Let's talk about these two. All right, let's talk about it. They have great songs that they've done in their whole time in their lifetime of their career. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Chelsea, Cherrelle Lee, and Alexander O'Neal. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about her first, and talk about the guy. Cherrelle Anthony and Cherrelle Anthony North Tillon, born October 13th, 1958, better known by her stage name. Chelsea Utterly is a American R&B singer songwriter who gained fame in the mid 1980s. Her snugly hits, including "I Don't Mean to Run You On," "Where Do I Run To." Now that's a good record. I think they sampled that. That's from Escape. They sampled that. Where do I run to? Because Escape sampled that. And everything I miss at home, and duet the R&B singer Alexander O'Neal, much as Saturday Love, and never knew love like this, as well as Always with her cousin. Yep, Pebbles. If you don't know who Pebble is, that's that's um that's L.A. Reid wife. That's who signed with TLC and all that, and they fall out behind that and this and that. We'll do that some other time when the previous episode, about that when it comes to her. Okay, Chelsea Lee began in the biography. Chelsea Lee began her career working with a jazz and R&B artist, Norman and Conan and Michael Henson, as well as toured with Luther Vandross after Urbel Records founder Charles Amont heard her demo. He signed her to Toulouse Records in 1983. Chelsea decided on her stage name after a boss from a previous job hollering at Chelsea Lee, "You're late again." So she always late. Yeah, they say she always late all the time. That's why they gave her that name. When she do something, do something, something else, instead of being what she's supposed to. That's why they gave her that. In 1984, under the production of Jimmy Jams and Terry Lee. Yeah, those some bad boys. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lee, one of the best produced in that time. Still is. Cherrelle Lee released her debut album, Ferdy. It's featured her first R&B top 10 single, "I Don't Mean to Turn You On." That song, with a musical video, paid tribute to the King the music video tribute to the film King Kong. I didn't know that. Featured Cherrelle as the Beast's loving interest, was covered about a year later by pop singer Robert Pennington on the hit's 1985 album River Tub. It was also covered by Mariah Carey for her 2001 soundtrack album Glitter, using the same instrument track. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Chelsea Lee a follow-up album, High Priority, was certified gold and produced the top 40 hit and the second R&B hit, Saturday Love, a duet with Alexander O'Neal. It would also later in the top 10 of the UK single charts. Peeping at the number 6, Chelsea Lee and O'Neal would have another top 40 single with Never Knew Love Like This, which peeped at the 28 US pop in 1988, and the second R&B, a remix version of Saturday Love on Rich Two Records, peeping 55 in reaching number 55 in the UK single charts in the early 90s. Her third album, 1988, Affair, including the number 1 R&B single, Everything That I Miss at Home. The the album title track becomes another R&B hit, peeping at the number 4 on the R&B charts. Family members of this legendary pop star, including several known names in the music world. Chelsea Cousin is the pop singer Pebbles Reed, and she is the Annie of Brandy of the girl group. The girl group Black. I did not know that. What? I did not know that. She is the Annie of Brandy of the girl group Black. Yeah, because that's Leadfire created that group to get the group to get out there. I didn't know she's the Annie of Pebbles. That's crazy. The other member, I know what they talking about. Shirley is also a first cousin of musical Monica Forles, music producer. Wow, I didn't know that. Music producer and a gospel artist. In addition to Chelsea Lee's musical background, she and Johnny Gibbs are featured on Pebbles' 1991 single "Always," which made the R&B top 20. That same year, Chelsea Lee released the album "The Woman I Am," a first-time detector from Using Jam and Jerry Production. The singer links with producer Neville Michael Warren, known for working with Whitney Houston. Shirley reunited with the production in 8 years with her independent album The Right Time, released in 1999, and featured a guest appearances from rapper Keith Murray. Yeah, shout out to Keith Murray. The voice and musical abilities. Shirley have a light lyric and for soprano vocal range. Her voice have been called a light, pithy, and occasionally windy soprano, which influenced the urban contemporary music market by Robert Whitley of All Music. Chelsea Lee light and elderly soprano are considered the inspired as to why Jerry Jam and Terry Lee want to produce her and to showcase her gifts to the world. Other critics give her the praise for being able to recapitulate the emotion. Yeah, and this is her album, studio albums. Fergie in 1984, 1985, High Priority, 1988, Affair, 1991, The Woman I Am, and 1999, Right Time. So Ridicule and Power. Power, so that's her independent. And the collaboration albums. The best of Charity Lee in 1995. Ridicule. Greatest Hits 2005. Ridicule. Icon 2011. Okay, the year 1984. I Don't Mean to Turn You On. Fergie. Handle with Care. Like I Will. Tokyo Mix. 1985, You Look Good to Me. Saturday Love featured Saturday Love with Alex O'Neill. Would You Satisfy? 1986, Artifacts of Heart, A side. Oh No, It's You Again, B side. 1988, Never Knew Love Like This with Alex O'Neill. Everything I Miss at Home. 1989. Fair. What More Can I Do for You? 1990. Saturday Love. Feeling Love Mix with Alexander O'Neill. 1991. Never in My Life. 1992. Joy of a Tears of Joy. And Still in Love with You. 1997, Baby Come to Me with Alexander O'Neill. 1999, Right on Time and Just Tell Me. So yeah, I mean it's great. Now this song, Never Knew Love Like This, is based on a sound. I mean, let me see. Okay, that was on his album. They basically have a duet on albums. Her album and his album. They do duet songs they did together. Never Knew Love Like This and Saturday Love. So let's talk about. We already talked about her. What the? Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what's going on. It's always something. Okay. Okay, we already talked about Charlie Lee. Let's talk about Alexander O'Neill. Okay, Alexander O'Neill. Oh, I forgot. Where's she from? Anyway, where's she from? She's from Detroit, Michigan. No, she really born in Los Angeles, California. So she originally from Detroit, Michigan. So R&B, soul, and pop, dance, pop, funk. So she started her career in 1983 and associated X, Pebbles, and Alexander O'Neill, and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lee, and SOS Band. So okay, so she born October 13, 1958. So she's 62 years old. She born in Los Angeles, but she originally from Detroit. Okay, let's talk about this man. We already talked about her. Let's talk about him. Alexander O'Neill, born November 15, 1953, is a R&B, is a American R&B singer. Songwriter and a riff from Nathalie, Mississippi. In a music career spanning more than 40 years, O'Neill is a achievement R&B and soul singer. O'Neill came to predominate in the mid of the 1980s as a solo artist. Released 14 singles that entered the top 40 chart in the U.S. during the 1980s and 1990s. His solo singles sometimes deal with lost love, including "If You Are Here Now," if you are here tonight, "Fake," "Criticize," "The Lovers," "What Can I Say," "To Make You Love Me," the Christmas songs, "All True Men," Love Making No Sense," and in the middle. He also better. He also known for his duets with the follow R&B singer and label mate Chelsea Lee, much as Saturday Love and Never Knew Love Like This. All music have described O'Neal as having a tough voice that have the same same range, range. The same regain and range as that of Otis Redding. So it's basically he's the influence of Otis Redding. It's the same way how Otis Redding sang in his time, and he's singing to his time as well. Early life. Alexander O'Neal was born November 15, 1953, in Manila, Mississippi, United States, just a few months after his father died. After graduating from high school in Nazareth, he attended an Alcorn State University. At age 20, he was relocated to Minneapolis, where he performed with several bands, including the Misfits and the Wildly and Cherrelle. He became a member of Enterprising for a brief period before joining the Fly Time, a band which included Cherrelle and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. O'Neal released his debut album, The Inauspicious with Alexander O'Neal, in 1985. Since then, he have released 9 studio albums, 6 collaboration albums, and 2 live albums. So he born in Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's the home of Prince. Early career. According to Jimmy Jam, in 1980 and 1981, O'Neal, along with fellow members of the band, The Flying Time, meeting with Prince and Miles Davis, rest in peace to Prince, at Predicaments Restaurant in Minneapolis to discuss the former a member that would be called The Time. That would be signing to Prince under the Warner Brothers label. Following a disagreement with Prince, O'Neal was replaced as the lead singer by Morris Davis. He was supposed to be the singer of the band called Time, but I guess he didn't agree with Prince's agreement how he wanted his career to take, so he took Miles Davis instead. O'Neal and resulted to form as an R&B band called Alexander, and recording a couple 12 singles, Do You Dare and Playroom and Attitude, for a Chicago area independent label based in Montville, Illinois, in Indiana, called Selected Records. In 1984, O'Neal signed a deal with Charles Amont, Director Records. He did some back or vocals from other artists on the same label, including the SOS Band and Charles Lee. Yep. Okay. I want to finish this. Okay, in 1985, President's solo career. In 1985, O'Neal released his self-titled debut album under production of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lee. It includes 3 singles that reached the top 20 of the R&B single charts. The same year, he also scored his first R&B top 10 single with Saturday Love, a duet with cherrelle Lee from her High Priority album. The song Saturday Love peaked at number 2 and also reaching the top 10 of the the UK charts UK single charts and peeping at number 6. In 1987, O'Neal released the album titled Hearsay, which undoubtedly the number 25 pop and the number 1 R&B single, Fake. The song the song also peeping at number 7 on the Billboard Dance charts. The follow-up single, Criticizing, peeping at number 4 on the R&B charts and number 70 on the pop charts. The third single, Never Knew Love Feel Like This, another duet with cherrelle, peeped at number 2 on the R&B charts and number 28 on the pop charts. By this time, O'Neal was enjoyed great success in the UK than he was in his native US. Hearsay peeping at number 4 on the UK album charts, evenly certified as triple platinum, and spawned of several chart singles. The highest of those, Criticizing, peeping at number 4 on the UK single charts. It was also featured on 2008 video game Grand Theft Auto 4 Fake. Yeah, I heard it before. But become a UK top 40 hit twice. First in 1987, followed by a remix, Fake 88. In 1988, the hit mix, a mega mix of O'Neal greatest hits to date, reaching the UK top 20 in December 1989. O'Neal also recorded a Christmas album, My Gift to You, which was released in December 1988. In 1981, O'Neal released the fourth album, All True Men. The album self-titled, title track, released number 5 on the R&B charts and number 45 on the pop charts. The album was another success in UK, peeping at number 2. Through sales did not match the levels of his previous albums in 1982. His first greatest hits album, This Thing Called Love, the greatest hits of Alexander O'Neal, becomes another top 5 successful in the UK. In 1983, O'Neal's final album with the Vertigo 2 label, Love Makes No Sense, was released. This was his first album made without the production from Chem and Lewis, and although it reached the UK top 20, and 2 singles from the album reached in the UK top 40, the sales are not as strong as his early release. After leaving Timbuktu, O'Neal signed to Motown, but no singles or albums are released. In 1995, another greatest hits collaboration, The Best of Alexander O'Neal, was released. A year later, the collaboration was released with 3 add tracks from O'Neal's short period with Motown. In 1996, his first album with One World Records, Lovers Again, was released. The album did not chart in the UK. Through the single Let's Get Together reached the UK top 40 in 2001. He released an album on Eagle Records, Saga of a Married Man. The album was produced by Prince drummer Bobby Z in 19 in Bobby Z in 2005. He released his first live album, Alexander O'Neill Live at Hammersmith Apollo, features songs from throughout his career. And I mean, throughout his career. In 2008, O'Neill released Alex Loves, his first solo album in 6 years. The album peaked at number 49 in the UK and was his first charted album of new material in 15 years. In 2004, O'Neill signed a new distribution deal with Harvard Pearl Production, Beverly Hills, which awarded him exclusive of tours and a cast of members on Celebrity Big Brother. In June 2016, O'Neill collaborated with Manchester-based funk member Mima Freedom on the single "Fake," a re-recording of his 1987 single of the same name. The single was released shortly before O'Neill embarked upon a UK tour with Mama of Freedom provide support. In 2017, O'Neill collaboration with Manchester-based funk band Mama of Freedom on the album Hearsay 30, a re-recording of his 1987 album. The album was released on 1st December 2017. In 2019, O'Neill reappeared alongside cherrelle at the Soul Train Awards. Yeah, I remember that, to pay tribute to the long-time producer Jimmy Jam and Terry Lee Lewis. Yeah, give it up to them. One of the best producers ever in their time. And TV. Television. In 2006, O'Neill appeared on the Weakest Link All Singers, All Dancers edition, where he was in the fifth contestant of voting off the show in 2006 and 2007. O'Neill participated on the British reality singer contest show Just the Two of Us in 2008. O'Neill take part in a Wife Swipe UK special, swiping his wife Cynthia with 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 broadcasted and TV personality generally and good done. The programmers, including in publicly interviews with O'Neill by notably the UK R&B writer Peter Lewis of the award-winner magazine Blues and Soul. The interview was featured in full in the August 2008 issue of the magazine. In 2011, the TV One series Unsung profile O'Neill rise to fame, along with the story of cherrelle. In 2015, O'Neill take the part in the Channel 5 reality series, Celebrity Big Brother. On the day 12, O'Neal decided to leave the show. Honors and awards. O'Neal was honored with a star up on the side memorial of the Minneapolis nightclub First Avenue. Yep, one of the famous theaters over there, uh, uh, Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where the place where the movie was shot, A Purple Rain. But Prince got the biggest one because he put Minneapolis on the map. He did. So rest in peace to him. And that's good they put a star in his name. To recognize performers that have played out sellout shows, or having otherwise to demonize a major distribution contributor to the culture at the iconic and receive a star may be the most predictable public honor a artist can receive in Minneapolis, according to journalist Steve Marchment. Yeah, look at his name. You know, he deserved it. And then here's his albums. Alexander O'Neal in 1985, Hearsay 1987, My Gift to You 1988, All True Men 1991, Love Makes No Sense 1993, Lovers Again 1996, The Song of a Married Man 2002, Alexander Lovers 2008, Five Questions, The New Journey 2010, Hearsay the 30 2017, and 30 Years of Hearsay Tour 2017. Yeah, man, let's give it up to these two, man, because they deserve it for their lifetime, for for Cherrelle and Alexander. Their music will live on in many years, many years to come. So give it up to them, and I hope they doing their thing. So before I go, see how old he is. So she and her, he's 66. No, he's 66. I mean, my bad. He's 66, and she's 62. So give it up to them. He's 66 and she's 62. So he's like 4 or 5 more years older than her. So give it up to these two, and their music will live on for many years, generations, a lot more come. So I hope you enjoyed this in the back of the basic previous unsung episode. Stay tuned on next Sunday. We're gonna talk about Big Daddy Kane, and you don't want to miss that. So I'll see y'all again next time. It's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic. You're gonna do some text, baby. Until next time. All right. Peace. I'm out. All right. Peace.